Yo, what's up with it? This your boy Noonie, and this Leo in the third house, back with another reading. This is gonna be another random surprise reading for a random zodiac sign. We're gonna figure it out. Once I get done, we're gonna use the trusty jar so I can pick out the actual sign who this reading may be for. So we won't know until it's over. Again, thanks to all those who liked, watched, subscribed, viewed, commented, shared. You know, for all those people who just interact and just like watching my content, I appreciate you guys. I'm gonna keep it coming, trying to get more consistent, and that's about it. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold y'all up too much. So the first card we got, work through your fears. Scorpio energy. So this could be something that you've been harped on, obsessed about, maybe even, I wanna say brood, because Scorpio is always a sign of like secretism, brooding, you know what I mean? Or this could just be fear that you've been holding on to for a while. It's been deeply buried in your psyche. That's also the energy I'm getting, all right? What card? I'm gonna use this deck. Use this deck, the Before Tarot. Okay, so working through your fears. It's like you're getting out. So you're basically starting off on a new journey. So, okay, so if you're working through your fears, this might be the unknown. You might be going into an area where you're not really for sure about. So you got on your mind, you got basically like deep down, you got this feeling of knowing like it's a fresh start. You might want some assistance. You might want somebody else to work with you. But there's this physical fresh start that's going to be starting for you. Or it could just be a brand new job, you know, or a brand new venture for you. But that's what you got, the energy. You come into this reading like doing a brand new energy. And you start off with the Fool. So if you're working through your fears, it's just a fear of the things that you haven't experienced yet. That's the energy I'm getting. But you're building up your confidence, all right? Like you're actually becoming, you're actually building up your confidence. So you either getting enlightenment or like in a period of where you're just kind of like looking at situations from a different perspective. You know, maybe it's not your traditional perspective, and that's what you're focusing on. So that's why you're working through your fears, because you're focusing on something that you're not used to seeing or perceiving. You're looking at life from a different lens, all right? And this is actually building up your confidence, because now it's almost like once you try something different, you start seeing in your strengths in the world, and you start noticing your place in the world around you, all right? So you basically do want the new start, though. That's what you're thinking about. So that's why you're out here going after, you know, taking this fool's journey or going on a new adventure. You know, it's like you've been enlightened, you've got new information, and now you're actually wanting to put forth with it. You built up your confidence with it, all right? So your advice here is basically walking away from like any type of conflict, any type of arguments, any type of disputes that you may have right now, and take some time out to meditate and contemplate. So this is for your new moon in Pisces. So this is also about your duality as well, and through finding answers that you may need internally from sitting and spending time with yourself. So there's this energy of either possibly losing money or losing a job, but being gifted something better in the near future. That's what I'm getting. So maybe there's a little bit of, there might be some competition for this gift that you're going to be getting. That's kind of the energy I'm getting. It's a new start. Someone's going to be gifting you something. Someone's going to be giving you something. It's of substantial value. It's large, right? And it may just come out of nowhere. You might not have been expecting it. So this could also be like non-traditional money. So it might just come from like a will or inheritance, or something long-term. Could come from an insurance policy. It can come from anything. It's coming from something that I would say that's like non-traditional. It's not like working or doing a job. This is something that maybe comes from a side hustle, or comes from just something that's not traditional when it comes to getting money, all right? and it just comes out the blue. It's a great offer. It's definitely something that puts you in a higher ranking. So it could be management position that you get put in. You know, whatever this is, it's a great start for you. And this is an unknown territory for you, but you're being able, because of the growth that you basically went through, and this risk that you've been taking, like that risk taker feeling that you've been taking, you're actually going to be panning out better. So it's been building up your confidence. All right. And then you get a great offer that comes in. It's a substantial offer. All right. And so now what you've been thinking, what you got going on is this energy of something you're creating, or having like a creation. Maybe you've been letting your feelings overtake you as well. That's kind of energy I'm getting to. It's like a feeling of I have talents or I have skills, but you're not really exercising them, or you don't know of a practical way to apply them to you right now. You know, like you understand what it is, but you don't know how to use it to increase the value of your life, right? That's the energy I'm getting. So you're just trying to figure things out, because you're just focusing on trying to see things clearly so that you can apply these things. So that's what you're focusing on. But you're out here taking these risks. You're out here taking that leap, going after what you want. But you're just trying to see how to make these, like, you want things to fit perfectly is kind of how I got it. But things won't be perfect, but you want things to fit, you know. So taking some time, meditate, contemplate, spending some time alone, balancing out your own energies, right, is going to be part of your advice of what you really need, you know. I'm getting like you might need to walk away. That's too many cards. We ain't taking that many. You might need to walk away from the conflict at this moment, or this competition for what you're trying to do. So you need to actually spend time to yourself and meditate. And this will bring you wholeness and bring you more clarity on what you've been worrying about. So you got your hard work is paying off, and a win-win outcome is forecast. That's your likely outcome. All right. So you have a fear of like deception somehow, or people deceiving you or manipulating you mentally, you know, or you might have a fear of, you have a fear of people like manipulating you, right? And that's what's actually having you like not closed off, but this is more so what's having you holding back from like expressing your feelings, or allowing your emotions to get the best of you, because you don't want to be deceived, which is definitely Scorpio type of energy. You don't want people to deceive you, so you have this fear of like expressing your emotions when you think that people are either being sneaky or being deceitful. So there's some type of conflict or competition that's going on for this new beginning. That's what I'm getting. And in order for you to really get it, you're going to need to take time out to like sit in these feelings. And maybe that's why you're going to work through your fears with it, by sitting, meditating, and actually just working through the conflict, those feelings, working through those thoughts that you have. And then there's going to be some type of offer that's going to come in. And this all has to do with you actually like looking at things from a different point of view and taking the risk that you normally wouldn't take, because you're looking at things from a different point of view. All right. But your hard work is paying off. You know, there's resources. So I'm getting it. Even though the Five of Pentacles normally is about being left out in the cold, it's also about like having resources that you're not aware of. And that might be what's going on. You might have people who are there for you and you're not aware of them. And it's also, I'm looking at it and I'm seeing more of the star energy in this, because it's like a lit candle, but it reminds me of the star. So I'm getting like there's like some new hope or some new aspirations. It's something like that, something of the sort, or this energy, whatever is giving to you that's of substantialness. And I'm assuming that it's money or a position, like a high paying position. It basically gives you like new hope, a new beginning. You know, even though this is the Five of Pentacles, it does not look like the traditional Five of Pentacles. You know, I'm looking at this dog looking at the star. And so it feels more like he's looking at the new hopes, like there's new beginnings. It's like, all of a sudden there's an opportunity, there's a chance. And now it feels like my hard work is paying off. This is like the scales balancing themselves out. This is, you know, a full moon in Libra, and a win-win outcome is forecast. So this is a chance of things being fair and balanced and just right. Like things to be doing you just right is the energy I'm getting. And it all came from, it's going to come from you taking this time out to meditate, contemplate, and just kind of get time, like spend time with yourself. You're going to basically be getting away from the conflict. You got this conflict that's like, it either was somebody else and you may be forced to walk away, because it has to do with your brand new beginning. And it has to do with you also seeing things from a different perspective. And like, so because you're all in this confident stage and you're getting this like a level up. I'm getting this energy of like a level up, but it's not a traditional level up. Like I mean, it could be a job, but it might just be like, it's not the way that it normally goes, is what I'm trying to say. Like, this isn't how it normally goes, but for you, it seems like they're just gonna, roll out the red carpet. And so you have this fear yet in this that there may be deceit or that maybe something isn't right, and then you're letting your feelings get the best of you. All right. Because you're confident, but you're just beginning to get confident because this is like a brand new journey for you. You're starting to recognize your own power and starting to recognize your own value, and somebody else comes in and says, hey, I see your value. Here, this is for you. Let me give you this and put you in the position that you need to be in. And then there may be people who want to, fight against you about this. They want to fight you for this new start or fight you about this brand new beginning. They're like, I get like they're up in arms about it. And so you may need to take some time out to actually just relax and work through these fears of actually being in your own power. Maybe it's a fear of you being confident and outgoing and charismatic. Maybe you have a fear of that, but it seems like you've been working on that. Like you've been working on your confidence, working on your risk taking, working on trying brand new beginnings and trying brand new opportunities. It could also be, it could be also an energy of an ending of a family cycle. It doesn't have to be though, but it could be an energy of that, of ending family, family divorce, family breakup, but it doesn't have to be that. Your other advice. So you may actually have to spend this time back sitting because it's saying meditate and contemplate. So people may want to fight you about this because it's like you got a big jump. You just got like promoted or somebody just gave you a lump sum of money. And so maybe in your mind, you're thinking, this is too good to be true. But the statement that you should know is it can only get better. So this is your turn. This is your cycle. The hard work that you paid off is going to be paying out for you right about now. Allow yourself to experience more joy and love. Raise your resonance by swimming in the sweetness of life. So yeah, I get that. It's like, you might be worrying about deceit or others trying to be sneaky or deceitful to you because of this come up that you have. And it's allowing you to get your emotions or your feelings are taking over you at this moment. So you don't need to worry about that. This new start, this new beginning that I'm getting is coming for you. And it's come because your hard work is paying off. All right. Let's go with your last advice and see what we got. And then we're going to pick the sign and see who this reading is for. Too many. Okay. Conflict, right? Feelings, which you have suppressed for a long time, working through your fears. Those are fears that you've held on for a long time. Feelings which you have suppressed for a very long time are yearning to be acknowledged and expressed. You are torn between what you think is the right thing to do and what your heart wants. And this is the primary cause of stress in your life. We, your angels, urge you to follow your heart. Do what you would love, not what you think you should do. And then your last card on the bottom of the deck is Jewel. Every event in life presents us with a new opportunity. Bing, 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 new opportunity, conflict. There is a jewel to be found within every teardrop. Trust, we, your angels, are guiding the current events. This is a time in which you and those close to you will emerge, strengthened by ever greater bonds of love. Trust, there is nothing to fear. There is only love. Yeah, there's a win-win outcome forecasted for you. And just know that this situation is going to get better. When it first hits you, you might actually have to take a step back and just kind of breathe and relax and just kind of like feel these emotions. Maybe it's too much excitement for you. Maybe you just didn't expect it to come this way. But it's all came because you changed your perspective. You're starting to see things from a different perspective. You've gained more information from being a risk taker and just going out there and exploring life and getting the most that you can get, and it's built your confidence up, okay? So whatever is coming your way, you are worth it. You do deserve it. Work through those fears of maybe not feeling good enough or not feeling smart enough, strong enough, beautiful enough, whatever the case may be. Work on those feelings and allow life to just give you more of those experiences. That's what you come into this energy is like, wanting to get into these experiences, seeing new things, taking a new path, taking the road less traveled. That's what you're wanting to do here. And that's how you come into this reading. And it's letting you know, raise your resonance by swimming in the sweetness of life. So just go out there and enjoy life. You know, what's coming for you is meant for you, but you know, others may be in conflict or want to fight about it when you do get it, because it's like suddenly you've leveled up. That's the energy I'm getting. And it's not going to come from like a traditional way. You know, it may come from unemployment. It may come from, you know, it's coming from something maybe structural, but not traditional, if that makes sense. You know, like you can get a payout loan or, you know, PPP or whatever is out there. It's not the traditional way of getting money is what I'm saying. But it's an offer that just comes out of nowhere and it puts you on top. All right. Anyway, so let's figure out who this reading is for. I wonder if it's for Capricorns, probably. Oh, for Cancer. Okay. Well, Cancer, that was your reading. Thanks for watching. This is your boy Noonie, and this is Leo in the 3rd house.